Hey guys, welcome back. If this is the first time finding this channel, welcome completely, and hopefully you go over to my sports blog over at fantasysportsadvice.sportsblog.com. Check that out. Everything I have over here is over there, just not in detail. Everything I have over here will be in more depth stories on fantasy sports. I do fantasy sports for baseball, basketball, football, and college football. I'm going to start doing college basketball as well. This one will be NBA opening night, which is tonight. And this will be a little lineup help courtesy of Fanduel. Everything we do will be on Fanduel. And now it's not a complete lineup, but if you take my advice, you can build a great team tonight. It's limited games, so you got to find those players with the value plays with limited time tonight. So let's get right to it. I'll tell you the price, a little bit of why I think it's good, and we'll go from there. So at point guard, I have Chris Paul of the LA Clippers. His salary is $9,200, and he's averaged about 24 points, 13 rebounds against the Lakers last season, which is an actual increase in his season averages against any other opponent. And he is playing in LA, so both teams are technically the home. And now FanDuel gives 1.5 fantasy points for assists and 1.2 fantasy points for rebounds, which makes Paul even better and makes certain people are going to benefit a lot from that, especially with the point-wise going ahead from what they had last year. And with Doc Rivers being the elite coach that he is, I think they will be the more superior team in LA this season, and I look for him to have a huge statement game tonight. So go Chris Paul. Other point guard, Derrick Rose. D-Rose, he's back. He is at $9,400. It's always good to spend your money at point guard. It's just that's where you're going to get your most points. And generally, when the Miami Heat are at home, they are favored well more than what they're favored tonight. With it being so close, they're still favored, but by a small margin. That means Vegas is thinking it's going to be a shootout, and there's going to be a lot of points scored. D-Rose is going to be a part of that. He's back. He's ready to go. He's had a whole year to rehab. Let's go with that. Shooting guard, Nick Young, 5,100. This is fantasy sports, so a guy who loves to take shots generally is a great fantasy option. Sites like FanDuel do not go against missed shots, so he's a good one. He's going to be putting up 15 to 20 shots a night, whether or not they go in or not. If they do go in and he gets 15, 20 points, well beyond his 5,100 that he is currently salaried at. Again, another one, Dwayne Wade, 8,200. Usually I love to have LeBron up, but I think Wade's going to have a good match tonight. I think he's right now, he's healthy. He is getting older. He's on his decline of his career, whether we want to admit that or not. He will have a good game. I'm not going to say he's going to have better than LeBron, but he will have a good game. And I think use him now because later on he will be worn down. He'll be set more. He'll have less time. I think he goes the entire game tonight, and I think he has a great game. At small forward, Sean Williams at 3,500. He is the league minimum, and he is starting for the Lakers tonight and will be relied upon to hit the three-pointers. He is at 3,500, and if he gets any more than 10 points, 5 rebounds, he's well outperformed his price. In this, people like this will allow you to put CP and D-Rose in your lineup. Paul George, he's a huge fantasy player last year, and he's a rising star in the NBA. I think he'll have an even bigger year this year, and his preseason was unexpected. It's really good. He's going up against an Orlando defense that there's a lot of people that are hurt. I believe he easily could get 30 points tonight. Go with him. Power forward, Pau Gasol. He is at 8,200. The Lakers will be his team until Kobe comes back, and that's about a month away. And he should have a better season than last year. It was a down year for him. I'm expecting 20 points, 10 rebounds, something in that neighborhood tonight from Gasol. And he will be that go-to person on the Lakers until Kobe gets back. Blake Griffin is the other Clippers that you need to get in your lineup. A duo of him and Paul together, unstoppable, especially with the points and the rebounds and the assists. The assists are what's going to get them points together. So easily 25 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists tonight against the Lakers at home. Both teams are home. I think they're both going to have a great game. Center, I picked Nikola Vucevic. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I butchered it. I'm American. 8,200. There's a shortage of game since it is opening night, so he is my pick for center. I like to go with Joakim Noah, but he has been hurt. They say he's going to play, but I personally think he's going to be on limited time. I could be completely wrong, but I personally think he will be on a short leash tonight. He may get those points in a fast time, but I just don't trust it at the time, and it is opening night. So let's just go with that. I think Vucevic will handily get 20 points, 15 rebounds. We'll have to see. Again, this is not a complete lineup. For a complete lineup, use my suggestions and build your team. You got about an hour and a half to build your team. Hopefully it works out for you. Hopefully you guys do good. Hopefully you cash. Use these in the head-to-heads, 50-50s, and double-ups. Be careful about the huge tournaments. It is first of the night. They are having free rolls on there. Get in there, and good luck with that. Again, you have 2 days. You guys have shot me up to number 13 on my blog. I'm trying to get the top 5. That'll win you money if I get first place. I am changing it from $75 contest to $100 contest. What I need you to do is I need you to check my stories. I need you to go onto my blog at fantasysportsadvice.sportsblog.com. I need you to share that with everyone you know. Have them share it. Have your grandma share it. Have her dog share it. I need everyone. I need those views. So good luck tonight and bring home the bacon.